Welcome, guys. So today on the menu is our favorite Northern Ghanaian dish, Tuo Zaafi, aka TZ. So yes, guys, we're making Tuo Zaafi today, and I'm going to take you guys through our ingredients. So Tuo Zaafi is actually made of three parts. We have the tomato based stew, then you have the Ayoyo soup, then we have the actual TZ. So without further ado, let me just take you guys through. So this is our meat for our tomato stew. We've got our tribe, aka shaki. We've got our intestine, our yamadia. We've got our wele, yawo beef sukakra, cow meat sukakra. Bibia kakra. We have our onion, we have our salt, we have our palm oil, we have our ginger garlic, and then that black thing over there, that is dawadawa, locust beans. We have our natural spices, we have our tomatoes. All right, I will write everything in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. You have to try this recipe, okay? And this is going to be my second time trying this food. So we're going to blend some onion, ginger, garlic with about a tablespoon of rosemary, and that's going to be the base seasoning for our meat, okay? We're going to cook our meat until it's nice and tender. Add your spices and then add your salt to taste. Now, the great thing about cooking is you can always adjust things to your preference, okay? Use whatever spice you want to use and adjust the salt to your taste. So now we're going to blend all these aromatics together, and then that's going to be also the base for our stew, okay? So we added our palm oil. Now, the palm oil in a butchery is not that great, so we had to add a little bit of oil just to adjust the taste, because otherwise it has a sort of like a weird taste. Most of the time these oils, God knows what they put in there. So here is our blended mixture. It goes into it, and then we're going to fry this for about 5 to 7 minutes roughly, and then we will add in some sliced onion, okay? So interesting fact, this is actually going to be my second time eating TZ. The first time I had TZ, I was pregnant. And isn't it so strange that you can actually crave for something you've never had before? I have never had TZ before, and I was craving for it. I didn't really like it. I ended up actually throwing up and all of that. So this is going to be my second time eating TZ, and I really can't wait. I mean, at this point, the whole house is smelling so good. I'm just like, hey, damn. So next we went and added our tomatoes. Now there's a massive difference between your regular tomato stew and TZ stew, and I'm about to tell you. Now, your regular tomato stew, is on the thicker side. However, TZ stew needs to be on the lighter side, okay? I say muye ha ha ha. I say muye water kakra. Muye nsunsu kakra. We don't want it so thick, okay? So here we were tasting. Hey, me say nam with it. Rinda was tasting in the 20 times. Every 5 minutes she was tasting, and wanted to make sure that the salt was okay. So with that aside, we're moving on to the Ayoyo. This is the Ayoyo part of the TZ. So over here we have some blended okra. We have our Ayoyo leaves, okay? Malo leaves, I think that's what it's called. We didn't have the fresh ones, so we're using the ones from the pre-packaged ones. So this is what it looks like. If you happen to be in Germany, this is what it will look like out of their package, okay? And then we have our herrings, okay? Sasawa. We have our dawadawa, which is the locust beans. And then instead of using can or potash, we're using bicarbonate of soda, because can or potash, sometimes, you can have a running stomach if you use that. So we're going with the bicarbonate of soda. All right. So you want to give your herrings a good wash and, take out as much fish bones as you can. Then you're going to break it into little pieces. You can use your blender to help you. So when you're blending your herrings, you don't want it to be so smooth. We want it to be like, just like a little bit rough. So we only blend it for like a few seconds, and then it was all good. Okay? All good. So moving on to the next bit. At this point, I think the meat was cooked. It was cooked. Brenda was quite happy with it. And let me introduce my guest. Okay, guys, forgive me. You have to forgive me. Okay, so Renda is a good friend of mine, and I heard she makes the best TZ in town in Hanover. So when I heard, I said, okay, I have to reach out to Renda. I have to reach out to her. So here we're adding more dawadawa to our herrings. Okay, we're going to cook it for about 5 minutes. give it a good stir. Okay, I reached out to Brenda and I said, Brenda, you were making TZ, and she said, okay, Belle, let's do it. So Rinda, thank you so much. God bless you for your time. I truly appreciate doing this with me. So over here we have our yo-yo leaves, add a bit of water. Here our bicarbonate of soda. What? Bicarbonate of soda went in there. Then we added our blended ayoyo leaves. Charlie, the broth is not broth at this point, guys. Doing the voiceover is not the easiest thing, but just keep up, okay? We added like 1 shrimp cube and then a bit of salt to taste as well, okay? Give it a good stir. Keep stirring, okay? As always, adjust the salt to your taste, guys. We added in our okra. Look at the slimeness of that okra. Oh, at this point, I was really feeling hungry because, look at that. That just looks really good. It looks yummy already. I love it. Now, every chef has a secret. This is Rinda's secret. Okay. So Rinda said, and I'm going to try it and say exactly what she said. Rinda said, when you taste teased stew, just by tasting it, you should know that this stew was made for teased. And I said, how? Now, you're going to grind a little bit of your dawadawa and add it to your tomato stew. So that is the secret. We've let the secret out. I've told you guys, okay? So now you know. So at this point, the tomato stew was cooked. It was cooked, so we added our meat. And the ayoyo too was set. Abusiafo, at this point, your girl, you could have just seen the smile on my face. So moving on to the final part of our TZ
and bring it to
is the actual Tuo Zaafi.
Secondly, you're going to scoop 1 cup
so
of
first,
corn flour,
you're going to put 2 cups of water in the pot and bring it to a boil. Secondly, you're going to scoop about a cup of corn flour, mix it with cold water, and you're going to stir it, okay, until the consistency is smooth. Then add the mixture to your boiling water like you can see in the video. Okay, guys, at this point, you have to keep stirring. The stirring in the thing here, you need strength, you need macho. Okay, so once everything is nice and mixed, okay, you're going to cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes roughly. Okay, then you're going to scoop about 1/3 of the porridge mixture for later use. Okay, so just watch, you will see what I'm talking about. So we're going to cook it until it turns into a porridge mixture. Then we're going to scoop out 1/3 of the mixture and set it aside. Okay, now at this point we were almost set, and then Rinda took over. So as I said, we were taking about 1/3 of the mixture and we're going to set that aside. Okay, so next we're going to gradually add in your kunkunte flour, your cassava flour. You're going to add in your kunkunte. Now, you have to be very careful over here because we don't want no lumpy Tuo Zaafi. It needs to be smooth. The consistency needs to be on point. So this bit, you really have to be careful. If you need some help, let someone hold the pot down for you. Then one person can do the stirring. So I was trying to be of help, yes, I wanted to really help. So, I held it down for a moment. But then Renda said, Belle, please, I can do it on my own. Renda is a pro at making TZ. She's done this countless of times. So she's mastered it. So she said, Belle, it's okay. Let me do my thing. I said, okay, then take over, girl. Do your thing. So over here, the food was almost done, more or less almost done. You're going to give it a really good stir. You have to keep stirring, guys. Wait, me say here, and to say, bema wofia, ukunu wofia, manem wow. Okay, let your husband or boyfriend or fiance help you if possible. It makes it easier. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a lumpy Tuo Zaafi, and that's not what we want. We're not asking for that. Okay, so yeah, you guys, this is what it's looking like so far. But don't worry, once it's all done, you will see. So you're going to gradually add in back the porridge mixture that we set aside. Okay, guys, just watch. You watch. Now me see, this thing, it needs to be on the softer side as well. We're not making banku. So it needs to be really, really, really soft. And I think we cooked this for about 20 to 30 minutes, okay? At this point, the tuwo is ready. Okay, so you're going to scoop, a bit into some, whatever shape you want, or directly into your serving dish. And you're literally ready to serve, okay? Abusiafo, no, come. The house was just smelling really, really good. I could really smell that dawadawa. You can't, like, it was just so. I had to taste, obviously. You guys know I had to give it a good taste, okay? And then I took some home as well. This was supposed to be for Benicia, but I ended up eating it. So we ate this bit, just for me to taste it and actually, give my feedback. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Here I have a bit of yamadi, a bit of everything. The bibiaka. I was saying for okay, so I sat down. Unfortunately, you guys couldn't see my face because I'm doing the whole recording myself, and I didn't set up the the thing properly, so you guys can't see my face. But it was good. It was really, really good. It was hot as well. And, the Tuo Zaafi was very, very soft. And then when you mix the soup together, oh, guys, it was just amazing. It literally melts in your mouth almost, Yeah. And then after I was done eating this, I also took some home for my husband to eat, of course. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I think this is your sign to subscribe, and follow me on TikTok as well. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Once again, thank you so much, Rinda. I appreciate you.